Hi guys, right, welcome back to another video, and what I've got for you tonight is a inbox review of this. Okay, so it's Italeri EA-6B Prowler, alright, with the super decal sheet. Alright, so it's got 5 ranges in it, and okay, so we'll move on to the lovely box art. So kit numbers 2698. Alright, and we'll start off by looking at the different versions. So you can see there's 4 grey, okay, and 1 from Desert Storm, I believe. Let's have a look. Sorry, not Desert Storm, Afghanistan in 2007. Number B is from the Black Ravens, the USS Carl Vision. C is the US Theodore Roosevelt in 1991, the Gulf War. The number D, or should I say letter D, or version D, is from the USS John F. Kennedy, Gulf War in 1991. And E is Marine Corps Aviation, MCAS Cherry Point, NC, USA 1990. To be quite honest, I'm probably going to be looking at doing this one, which is the box art. Alright, so quite a deep box, as we can see. Alright, and as it says on it, figures not included. Alright, so yeah, a bit of spiel on the side there. Okay, it's going to be a fairly decent sized kit. So what do we get? We get 1 decal sheet, 1 set of instructions, and 3 bags of plastic parts and 1 bag of clear parts. So what we'll do, we'll just put that in there for a minute and we'll have a look at the instructions first. So obviously on the front, a little bit of spiel about it in obviously English, Italian, France, Dutch, by look at Spanish, DE, is that Danish? I don't know, probably. Alright, starting off with fairly decent sprue map. Alright, and all your colour call-outs in Model Master, Italeri, or the FS numbers, which is good, so at least it's got the FS numbers. Model Master and Italeri, I don't know many people actually use those colours, so that's something Italeri might want to look at. And obviously we start with the cockpit up. Now these are a 4-seat cockpit, so you've probably got your pilot, navigators, and then your weapons, people, or what have you. As you've probably seen from my videos, I'm not much of a jet person. I enjoy doing them, and this is one that I'm really looking forward to doing at some point. When it'll be, I don't know. Alright, because I want to get the MiG done and the Harry done before I start on another jet, because it's just not my thing. And then we move on to the 4 injection sheets. The fuselage going together, and the air intakes down the bottom. Moving across onto the wings. Sorry, white out. Alright, and then where all the pylons are going and bits and pieces like that, and the arrestor hook. Tells you how much weight, around 50 grams. That's going to be quite a lot. I hope this the undercarriage will be able to take it. Though it matters because this goes up on the ceiling. Talking undercarriage, that's where we move on to next. Alright. Number 8. And then on to pylons. And more undercarriage bits and pieces. Then onto the tail. And the wings. This, you can have the wings folded. Now, if I was having this down on a display, I would probably do that. But because this is going up on Harvey's ceiling, it'd look a bit daft, wouldn't it, if the wings were folded. So it's meant to be flying and all sorts. Alright, then on to pouring the clear parts on and the fuel probe, and on to then all their stores, which I don't know what they are. Either some fuel tanks and possibly some sort of bombs, okay, on that side. And the next page we go on to some bigger, like, missiles type. Alright, as you can tell, I'm not that used to. Right, oh, here we are. We've got a ALQ 99D, whatever one of those are, or a same again but 99F. Alright, yeah, different. And an AGM 88. There we are. Alright, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colours. I wish they were all full page. They're all fairly small, so you've got quite a lot on there to get on there. There's no, as far as I can see, separate stencil markings. So that sheet over there is just for all the decals. Well, not the decals, no stencil data as I can tell. Alright, so that's the instructions. Next we move on to the decals, and these are printed by Cartograph, so this should be really nice. They're a bit shiny, so you can see they're a bit shiny, but with being Cartograph, they should settle down lovely. You can feel when you're rubbing over them, you can feel slightly raised, and they're really thin. Apart from being shiny, they look really nice. They look really nice colours and what have you. So they look quite cool. Right, onto the plastic. We'll put the clear parts. Let's start with this one because it's open. Okay, so we're starting with, I believe they're the wings. Yes, they look like the wings. Alright, so we've got the inner part with some of the undercarriage bays, alright, and the outer in two parts. A nice looking plastic, okay, with some half decent detail, not too big, not too small. I think just about right for a 1/48 kit. A little bit of flash here or there, nothing really on the actual kit parts itself that I can see. Oh no, tall lie, there's a little bit there, but that'll just flick off. That'd be nice enough to get out of the way. So one upper, one lower, and you can just see there's a little bit of wiring actually in the bays. Holes are already pre-drilled, which is always good. But yeah, overall not too bad for those parts. Then we move on to what must be the outer wings. Now I don't know which is the top or which is the bottom. To be quite honest, they both look identical. Oh no, they don't. Oh yeah, they do. They both look identical. So what I think that's one's left, one's right. Alright. Again, some nice detail on the wings. A little bit of rivet detail going up. And the ailerons. Unfortunately they are not movable or positionable bits and pieces. Alright, and obviously that one's just the reverse of that. It feels very, very solid plastic, so I don't know how this is going to take to glue, to Tamiya glue, but we'll just have to wait and see. So that's those two bits over there. Next up, we'll have a look at this part. So out of the bag, so we're looking at the fuselage here now, okay, and this fuselage is a good 30 centimeters long. Alright, so it's looking good again. Maybe a couple of sink marks on the spine just there. We won't really be able to tell that until we get it on there. There's like a blemish or a scratch or something in the actual plastic just there. It feels quite smooth, so I don't know what that is. So a bit of imperfection. Funny because it's on this side as well. Just see it up there. And then you can just see on the inside. So I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's going to cause any problems, whether any cleanup would be required and all that sort of stuff. Again, some nice detail. Now, I'm not sure about this aircraft. I don't know anything about it really, but I would assume there possibly could be some more panel lines. Some of the panel lines are quite soft, and there's a sink mark up there. Okay, so that's where the joins together. There's a sink mark just behind there, just there. Okay, and along the top, these panel lines are a little bit soft for my liking. Again, on the other side, a sink mark and just some soft panel lines. Other than that, not too bad. Not the best moulding I've seen, but not too bad. That's that bit. Next, we'll move on to, as you can hear, parts have come away because there's 4, 6, 7 or 8 screws in here. So I'll just open it up. Let's see what's what. So we have got some intake fans. Right. Nice, not badly moulded. They look okay. I'll just put them over there with the rest. What else is there? Oh, another bit there. This looks like a door of some sort, a undercarriage door. I don't know whether you'll be able to see that. Maybe it'll wrong side. Just on the top along here. Okay, where it's broken off, it's a little bit jagged and a little bit uneven. Alright, so that'll need some care and attention. So we've got 2 sprues, identical, with some of our weapons on it and what have you. Deep panel lines, no flash apart from on the sprue, which is not a big problem. Yeah, they're weapons. Alright, you can go to town on them, adding wires and all that sort of stuff on there. Right, so now we're into the cockpit tud, and to quite fair, it's actually moulded really nicely. So can just see, hopefully, or can you, some of the details. So this, because the cockpit is quite large on this aircraft, so with it having decent detail in there, you're going to be able to really go to town with the webbing. Okay, especially something that was like the one I'm looking at doing out in Afghanistan. It probably would have flown quite a lot, and it probably would have got quite dirty. Okay, next we move on to the intakes, which are really shiny, probably got some mold release on them, and some of the tails, and the arrestor hook, which is quite there's not much detail on that arrestor hook. It's quite chunky. Same with the, mind you, I was going to say same with the what looks like the actual undercarriage, but it's quite a beefy aircraft, so that may be the case. But see how delicate that piece is. Okay, now luckily, I'm going to put some tape around that to protect it. Luckily that's not been broken with the way it's all been back together. Alright, really delicate. Alright. Again, some nice surface details, and then we've got another two sprues that are identical, and these have got your seats on, wheels, some of the ordnance again. Now that's got to be another bit of fan. Alright, and then the wheels. The wheels are 3 parts with your central hub and then your tyres. So yeah, let's have a look. I'm just looking at the decals to see if there's anything for, excuse me, that's my stomach, anything for seat belts, and I cannot see anything for the life of me. So there's no seat belts or anything like that, so they need to be made up and what have you, which is not a problem. Using some foil or something like that. Okay, but again, nice detail, some a little bit soft. I've not seen anything that's really crisp and stands out at me, if you know what I mean. So again, just a repeat of what we've just looked at, and then on to the last part. And like I said, the undercarriage legs, quite chunky, the belly, the intakes, which are going to be fun to deal with, because unless I don't know, they've got some injector pin marks inside them, which are going to be fun to get rid of. Yeah, so some detail, not loads, okay, but some detail. So overall, yeah. Oh, we've not finished yet, have we? Clear parts. Duh. Clear parts are scratched in bits, and a bit is broken. Now I'm just going to have to check this. Just bear with me 2 minutes, guys. Sorry guys, just 2 minutes. Right, okay. Well, this is going to be fun. All right. So we have got our windshield, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So those 4 parts are for our canopy. Okay, so these parts will get glued together. All right, but if you then notice, 1, 2, 3, yeah, it's broken off. There's a part that's broken off. The thing is, because there's holes in a plastic bag, that part is not here. Alright, so the look fairly clear. Okay, not too bad. Scratched, gonna need some work. Again, it's because I've crammed it all in there. A little bit more care and attention, and you know that wouldn't have happened. All right, so that's that. Would I rate this kit? I'd probably give this kit a 6.5 out of 10. All right. It's got some nice detail in the cockpit. It's got foldable wings. It's got a really nice decal sheet. Instructions could do with maybe a little bit of titivation, and some of the mouldings just a little bit, a little bit soft, and some of the that bit there, that there. I'm going to put a slideshow up after this with some of the parts, okay? That bit there, it's got sink marks and everything. Now, to get rid of that, it's going to be a nightmare. And because some of these, they're all already pre-drilled, it's not going to be able to work properly. Alright? So, I hope you enjoyed that review, guys. Again, it's a nice subject. It's going to make a nice, decent sized model. But I can't help but think that you need to try a little bit harder. Okay? Just a tad. Alright guys, so until the next time, I'll see you later. Ta-ra!